Ms. Ng Ling Ling.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, from January to April this year, MOM was able to schedule a larger number of migrant domestic workers, or MDWs, to enter Singapore as the regional COVID-19 situation was much calmer. From May, due to the resurgence of COVID-19 cases locally and globally, the government tightened the entry approvals given to MDWs, as well as other travellers from countries with higher incidences of COVID-19, so as to manage the risk of COVID-19 importation and local transmission. Among the travellers and MDWs coming from these countries, we found a significant number who were COVID positive when they arrived. They pose a transmission risk to our frontline workers at our checkpoints and SHN facilities and had to be cared for under our healthcare system. Hence, the government has had to restrict the numbers entering from high-incidence countries. Since May, MOM could only approve a small number of MDWs for entry every week. MOM has also had to postpone the entry of about 1,800 MDWs who had previously received approval to enter Singapore. With a much smaller number allowed to enter, MOM prioritized the entry of MDWs for families with very challenging caregiving needs. Of those who had their dates postponed earlier, we have rescheduled one-third so far to enter Singapore. Barring any further tightening of entry approvals by the government, we hope to progressively schedule the entry of the remaining two-thirds by the end of the year. But there are also more employers who are still waiting to submit the entry applications. And we hope that the COVID-19 situation in the region improves so that we can approve more to enter. In the meantime, we are not waiting passively for the regional situation to improve. The employment agency industry, through the Association of Employment Agencies Singapore, AEAS, has begun a pilot which we announced on 14th of July 2021. And this is to implement additional safe management measures in the MDW's home country before they enter Singapore. So MOM is currently monitoring the effectiveness. If the pilot proves successful in lowering the number of imported COVID-19 positive individuals, we can progressively allow for more migrant domestic workers to enter under this arrangement. Our priority is to ensure that the risk of COVID-19 importation is well managed so as to protect our public health as well as the safety of families where these migrant domestic workers are deployed to. Not every employer will be able to get entry approval for the MDW before the end of the year, but MOM will continue to prioritize those with urgent caregiving needs. Some prospective MDW employers may have to consider other arrangements until the regional COVID-19 situation improves. Employers may also wish to consider if using the cleaning services of providers under the Household Services Scheme, or HSS, may be of some help. We will continue to monitor the situation closely, but rest assured, we will do our best to facilitate the entry of MDWs in a safe manner. Thank you.